What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to TTG Plays Donkey Kong Country again. I accidentally put down my headphones when I went to hit the record button, and that started the level. So that's why there's no roll. But anyway, no. Anyway, yeah, how are we all doing today? Hope you're all doing good, having a good week. Oh, you're a brick, but I got you. Alright, so yeah, here we are in Vine Valley. Now that I live in Canada, I think I've brought this up before. It all looks kind of familiar. And yes, I really like these levels. It does interesting things with barrels because you got these. I just love the enemy placements in this level. There's some really smart stuff in here. You got stuff like this, which is all about giving you a sense of momentum. There's is it Neki that shoots the nuts at you? That guy is like really interesting, I think, mechanically in terms of having to try to dodge his nuts through platforming skills and stuff. So yeah, I really like the very clever enemy placement in this level, I feel. I also really like these bonus levels. They're so manic, kind of scary. As a kid, I always failed those every time. Boom, boom, boom. This is a little devious. Alright. Now. Yeah, little things like that too to try to teach you patience are a nice touch. Oh, come on. Ugh. Eh. Oh, fucked that up. Yep, so once again, like I said last time, okay, you've the first part of the level introduces you to moving vultures and Neki shooting nuts everywhere. Now you gotta deal with those guys stacked. We've got this guy shooting multiple projectiles up. As a kid, I thought they were stones and not nuts, and I didn't really understand. I will say this is some poor design here. If you jump here, because you can jump up, you can't see me pointing, but I'm pointing at the screen. You can jump up through this floor here, from here. And if you're holding this barrel, it'll explode, just like it's supposed to. But it'll despawn as the screen moves across, which is retarded. I will say it's like a really bad piece of design they missed there on that. And it's always bugged me. It still bugs me. Because it's dumb. Although I like the way this that bonus level just drops you on top of that guy. This bit's a little tricky. There we go. Easy peasy. I like those levels a lot. There's another one of those coming up, which is a gimmick level, which is great, and I really love it. Treetop Town, not so much. These have never really been levels that I'm super... I love this too. You gotta jump on that guy to get into that bonus level. I'm not gonna do it because I'd fuck it up. I don't want to waste my lives. But for those 100%ing it, it's important. Okay, over here. Doot. Something that does disappoint me about this level, maybe this is a bit weird, is it's a treetop village and you spend most of your time in barrels instead of actually exploring the village. I like the barrel mechanics, I guess. Like it's fine having the level be based around barrels, but I kind of just wish that it let me explore it more just as a regular village, and the level before it kind of forced me to spend most of my time shooting around inside barrels. Okay, here we go. Oh. That banana down there is a lie, by the way, don't trust it. It's a shame. I don't know why they did that, because most of the... Usually bananas in this game are used as an indication of like where you're supposed to go, so it's always bugged me that there's that one banana there, and I think the Donkey Kong Country 3 actually did it more often. It's like a fake... timing puzzles. A false lead. I died quite a few times thinking, oh yeah, that's a safety net down there. No, you did. Oh, come on. Oh, so close. Yes! Oh, I didn't get the N. Oh. Well, then never mind. And that was easy too. Man. I'm having a pretty good run here, actually. All things considered. This is a gimmick level that I really like. Oh, he's grey. So the different color, the blue one skips twice, the grey one skips 3 times before they do their big jump, in case you're wondering what the difference between the colors were. So this one introduces you straight there to the moving ropes. Now you have an understanding of the moving ropes, the game can do its thing. Well, it's not going to do its thing yet. Then you have this scenario, here's a rope and here's a zinger. You got that? Okay, good. Get out of the way of these guys. Now we have a rope that doesn't move until we grab it. It's introduced us to all the mechanics. There's the letter O. And now you can apply it all. Rope that doesn't move until you get onto it. Zingers. Dodging. Zingers is stationary though. So it's to get you to give you time to come to grips with the idea of moving and dodging at the same time. Now that we've done that, we can have some moving ropes with moving enemies. This is what I like to call, in game design terms, you would call this escalation. It's gameplay escalation. It's introducing you into mechanics and then very subtly ramping them up. And when you're actually playing it, you don't notice that ramp up. Your brain just kind of gets into the zone. But when you understand how game design works a bit, or some game design theory, well, that was a mistake on my end. I should have known better. Some things get kind of interesting. That's what I really like about this level. I think it's one of the clearest examples in the game of how like design escalation works. Same with this. It introduces a vulture. It's really slow. Oh hey, now there's a whole bunch and they're moving much faster. Which kind of gets you ready for what you're about to encounter. Yeah. Get out of my way. You're dead. And then at the end here, you just got this little jumping thing, which is, I don't know, easy. And there you go. The level's done. But to me, that is a really, really well-designed level, and I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Now, this is the one, I think, with the beavers that chase you from memory. Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, God. Oh, God. I really like this level, too. I don't think it's particularly amazing in design, in terms of design or anything, but I just enjoy it. And I guess, as much as I'd like to take my time with these levels and point things out, this level kind of forces you to be quick. And so I will. Alright, we're at the halfway mark already. In fact, it's one of my favorite levels in the game. Just because I love being put under pressure like that. So while I'm doing this, since I don't have much design stuff to talk about other than that big down-pointing banana arrow, because obviously there's a bonus level down there. Other games I'll be doing on this channel after this will be Metroid 2 for the Game Boy. Basically, I know you guys are waiting for Pokemon Silver, and I want to do Pokemon Silver, but that game's going to take a long time to record and edit, so I want to have like a buffer of at least a few months worth of content before I undertake that, because it is a huge game, especially compared to Pokemon Fire Red. So, after this, it'll be Metroid 2 for the Game Boy, and then I'll probably... After that, I'm not entirely sure. I don't want to be doing Game Boy games back to back because of how they looked visually. Hey, a secret barrel that I just fucked up. Rad. On this side, I'll also be playing Zelda games. Starting with Ocarina of Time, I want to play through all the 3D Zeldas. So, yeah, lots of things happening on this channel. I like the idea of getting two different games running at once. Especially when the 2D games that are running at once, like in terms of tone, are very different. This is obviously much more colorful, and oh, this is, by the way, the first time I get to use Espresso, who I quite like. Once you've mastered him, you can skip whole portions of level, which is what I like about him. Didn't get the O, so I don't need the N. It kind of sucks that he can't jump on enemies though, which makes dodging... I'm just like, whoa! Come on, I want to finish it with you. Let's do it together, Espresso. Do it together as a team. Yeah, we did it. Really easy. Yeah, if there's any Nintendo games you in particular want me to cover as well or play through, let me know in the comments below. I have, I want to play through the two Paper Mario games at least, Paper Mario and Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, because I love both of those games dearly, and I've been wanting to replay the Thousand Year Door for a long time, but obviously that's another RPG, and those games will be very time consuming to record as well, which is why I want to get as many like little small games done as a buffer beforehand as possible, because that's the way I like to do things. Oh, come on, get that. Oh, crap. Oh, man. This level's pretty good in the sense that I like how many enemies are in here. The enemies are actually much more of a threat in this particular one. I found it a lot more challenging. It definitely makes you think more about this particular segment's gameplay mechanics than the first one does, which is pretty much just a complete breeze. This one's all about just absolutely drowning you with enemies. Okay. I'm being a little bit lax here, which is why I'm not doing too well on this particular stage right now, but that's okay. We're gonna get through it. I can hear a DK barrel. I will say, after having played Tropical Freeze and they reintroduced the water levels, they are fucking brutal. They are incredibly well designed, but so hard. Well, maybe I'm making them sound harder than they actually are. They are very challenging. They're not hard. They're not unfair at all. They're just mechanically very specific. You need to be. The timing required in them is very, very well thought out, which makes them quite challenging. Alright, this is it, the boss level for this one. I quite like this boss a lot. I think he's a lot of fun. And that's my story about Bumble the Bumble. He's probably actually my favorite boss in the game, to be completely honest. I think he's the most interesting. The fact that it's about hitting him and then just dodging him, even though his attacks are like stupid easy to avoid. He shows a level of care that not many bosses in this game seem to have. The bosses in this game are all pretty blur, except for K. Rool at the end. But in general, they're not very exciting or interesting. Whereas this one I find to be, while he's still incredibly easy, he's at least kind of interesting to fight. It was scary as a kid, I can tell you that much. But that's neither here nor there now, because he's dead. And now that he's dead, we're going to make him a Gorilla Glacier, so thank you again for joining us. I hope you're enjoying this series. Give us a like if you are, and I will catch you next time. Peace out, and have a good one!